Hi, thanks for coming back. This is The Edge of Infertility, where I give you the good, bad, and ugly of my journey through IVF. My name is Courtney, and today I'll catch you up on what's been going on since I found out I was pregnant. I've had my beta, I've got some tests done, and I'll let you know what the result is and what's going on. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button, like, so you don't miss a thing, and stick around. So welcome back, friends. Hi there. Since the last time we talked, I have had so many doctor's appointments, probably like every week I'm in the doctor's office. I've had 2 more beta tests, which is just like I said before, testing the HCG level, making sure that it is doubling in that time span that they want it to, and that was very successful. My second and my third beta test had my HCG, I think at last count it was like 4,000 and something, and that was around maybe 4 weeks pregnant. Don't quote me on that, but it's been a few weeks. But everything looked good. The doctor didn't have anything negative to say about my counts at all. They did want me to start vitamin D. I was a little under the normal level that they would like me at. So I've started taking a vitamin D supplement along with my prenatal, and I'm still on estrogen, and I'm still on progesterone, still taking that lovely shot every day. But the baby's still sticking around, so hey, I've got nothing bad to say about that at all. We'll go ahead and keep taking those shots. Last week I did have my first ultrasound, and that was amazing. Heartbeat there just flittering away at 121 beats per minute. Anything over 100 is normal. That scan was at 6 weeks and 2 days. So currently I'm 7 weeks pregnant, and I've had all the run-of-the-mill symptoms, from the nausea that started around around 6 weeks. I gotta find some wood somewhere. Knock on wood, it's not as bad as it was with my first pregnancy, or with my first successful pregnancy. The last time I was pregnant, I had nausea until I was almost 6 months. And let me tell you, that is no joke. Like, I had a hard time keeping down food. I was constantly running to the bathroom. It was all bad. But this go around, one of my coworkers, when it was getting really bad, I was getting ready for a meeting, and I'm like, I don't know if I can go on this call because I really feel like I'm going to lose my snack and my breakfast right about now. And she suggested that I try the motion sickness, like the C-bands. And I'll tell you, initially when I saw them in Target like the weekend prior, I looked at them and I was like, acupressure don't work. I'm not gonna get these things. It's just a waste of my money. But I was desperate. I was desperate. I'm not a big fan of ginger, and a lot of people suggest ginger, but just the smell of ginger makes me gag even before I was pregnant. So ginger is just a no-go in trying to fix my nausea. So nevertheless, I went to the store on my lunch break and I grabbed some C-bands, put them on my wrist. I don't have them on right now, but put them on my wrist, and literally, I swear, in like 30 minutes, I was good. And a couple of times since then, I've had a little bit of nausea, but it was nothing compared to the throwing up that I was doing the week prior or earlier that week. And since then, whenever I put them on, I'm fine. I don't like to wear them all day long because, I mean, they're just a little bit annoying to me. But as soon as I put them on a little while later, usually the nausea has subsided and passed. I'm praying that this pregnancy is different from the last one and I won't be extra sick. So maybe I won't, have it as bad as I did before. But so far, so good. Fingers crossed. So far, my pregnancy symptoms have been the nausea, extremely tired. The fatigue is so serious and the exhaustion is so serious. I've been getting in the bed by like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Hopefully, you know, as soon as my husband walks in the door, if my toddler is not asleep already, I'm like, hey, thanks friend, you can handle nighttime tonight because I am about to pass out. And what else have we had? The nausea and the tiredness really has been the biggest thing. I've had some bloating. I'm not really like showing, but I am a dough girl, as I like to call it. Prior to the transfer, I slowed down off of my exercising that I was doing. I was doing cardio every morning, strength training in the afternoon. So I switched that up and was just doing cardio. And once I started the transfer process, I ended up just taking that, pushing that to the side. They didn't want you working out. They didn't want you overheating, any of that. So I finally got the all clear by my doctor that I can go ahead and start working out again. Granted, I have not. I have not, but I do have intentions of doing so because this pregnancy, I want to make sure that I'm staying on top of my health. I don't want to be gaining like a lot of weight. I try to watch what I eat as far as the calories that I am consuming and still not, you know, subscribe to the eating for two or just gaining weight for no reason, because you put it on and you got to take it off. So I'm already on the heavier side to start off with, and I want to do as much as I can. I mean, I'm not here for the snatch team by any stretch of the imagination, but I want to be as healthy as I can going into the situation, making sure my blood pressure is in check as much as it can be, which it was prior to. So I'm looking forward to going to the actual OB in a few weeks in order to see, you know, make sure that my blood pressure stays under control. With my last pregnancy, I did end up having blood pressure issues, which was kind of strange, but you're pregnant. Your body's doing some strange things anyway. So we'll make sure that, like I said, I want to be healthy and as fit as I possibly can going into the second pregnancy. As I said, since my initial beta appointment, I have had 2 more of those, 1 ultrasound. I'll have another ultrasound next week, or technically this week of filming. I will have another ultrasound, and hopefully that will be my final appointment before I graduate to my obstetrician. So I've made my appointment with my OB, and we'll see her the week following. Once I graduate, prayerfully, I'll be off of the shots and off of the pill, and placenta and baby will take over doing their thing, and we'll be back like any other regular pregnancy. So that'll be awesome. I of course will keep you posted on everything that's going on, how those appointments go. Nothing to talk about really, write home about regarding my ultrasound. Thank God they were normal and a nice little tiny baby. Tiny baby and heartbeat. So it should be just growing along, and I will keep you guys posted. I've still got some videos coming up. I failed to post the video of my husband. I'm really just gonna have to nail him down, and we'll just sit here together and record a brand new video, because our car footage, between the road noise and the gum that I had in my mouth, I can't get past it in editing. So just stick around. We'll get you some male perspective as to how it is going through IVF. He had a lot of tips and pointers that I think will be really helpful, especially for the guys out there who are standing by their partners through this process. So I promise I'll sit down with my husband. You'll get to meet him and you guys can hear what he has to say about going through all of this. In the meantime, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Head over to Instagram, Edge of Infertility. Follow us there so you get all the day-to-day tidbits. Thanks for watching.